Welcome to joining Tabata. This is a 45-minute workout. It's all going to be body weight, just as we kind of get through. We weren't sure what equipment you have at home. Please know that for the suggested equipment for the workout today, all you will need is a yoga block or at least a stack of books or a low surface. So I've got that written off in the description here. If you do have dumbbells or if you have any weights and you would like to add them to the workout, please do. Make this workout as challenging as you can. I'm going to be posting the written workout of Tabata in the comments, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the description. So if you don't just want to see what the exercise looks like, but you want to do it on your own with your own Tabata CD, that's completely fine. So I am posting that right now in the comments. Hi to those joining here. All right, so I've just posted the workout written in the comments here. We're about to get started with our warm-up. If you guys cannot hear my music, please feel free to jam to your own music. I will be telling you guys when the stop and start of each Tabata is. You may be able to hear mine. I've been having some issues with the music, so hopefully you guys can hear it pretty well. If not, it's really easy to Google a Tabata timer on YouTube if you'd like to do that instead. I hope you're having an awesome Monday. We're doing our bingo challenge this week. So if you're doing this, make sure you can cross it off of your bingo checklist, okay? All right, guys. So again, this is 45 minutes. We're going until 6 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. Make sure you've got a lot of space next to you today. We're going to be doing a lot of movement here. So again, my name is Kayla. Let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. We're going to do a little different warm-up today, so we're going to start off with some chest hugs. Adding that step in here. I hope you're ready to have some fun tonight. There we go. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Air squats. Here we go. There we go. Warming up those legs. 3, 2, 1. We're going to do hip openers. So you're going to open up that hip, set it down. Open, set it down. Good. And bring that knee out and back to center. There you go. We're trying to make a fun warm up today. 3, 2, 1. Good morning. Hands behind your head. Feet underneath those hips. Push those hips back. Slight bend in those knees. Today's going to be faster pace because this is that warm up. 3, 2, 1. Straight arms, windmills, opposite hand, opposite foot. There we go. You can't go down your toes, come to your chin. 3, 2, 1. We're bringing it tall, zombie kicks. Alternate those legs. 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks. Here we go. If you can't do both legs, you can always do side to side. If you're joining late, we're just doing our warm up. Keep it going. Get ready for some butt kickers. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back. You can crunch those arms. 3, 2, 1. Small arm circles forward. Here we go. Bigger. Thank you. Good. Tiny, take it back. Go backwards now. Add that step if you can. Take it big. Good. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Side reaches. Here we go. Don't go too quick on these. we go. Last one, guys. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice job, guys. All right. Let's see who's on here. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for coming. If you're participating, make sure, just so I know. Hopefully you got to do some of that fun warm-up. I've been doing the same warm-up for a while, and I thought, you know what, today let's make it really interactive. Let's get going here. So I am going to go at a quicker pace for today's Tabata. I want you guys really working hard today. So that means there's going to be literally very short amount of rest. And I'm going to give quicker explanations for each exercise. Please modify as you need. Please make things more challenging if you can. So if you have dumbbells at home, add that to an exercise. If you are super sore somewhere and you need to modify, obviously you can see me, I can't see you. Change it up. And again, if you don't want to use my music, if you can't hear it well, please listen to your own, okay? So first one we're getting started with today are lateral lunges. Hopefully you feel all warmed up now. On our lateral lunges, for those 20 seconds, remember this is Tabata, 20 seconds work, 10-second rest. We're going to go to our right, and then we're going to step together, and we're immediately going to go to our left. Now, when you do this, guys, I want to make sure when you're taking that lunge, we're sinking our weight back in those hips. So we're not forward here. We're in our heels. We're coming over, and we step together. That knee is bending. This leg is going straight. You should feel a nice stretch. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is one of my favorite exercises. I call it the walking spider plank. So you're going to start on one side of the room, hands underneath those shoulders, so you're in a plank. When the music starts, you're going to walk it over, however far you want to go. Then you have a spider plank, so you have opposite leg, opposite elbow. So you're going to walk, crisscross, walk, crisscross. If you can't do both, pick one. So you can either just do the walking plank or just a spider plank, which is that cross mountain climber, okay? It's going to go quick. Hopefully you guys can hear my music. Trying to resolve those issues. Let's get started. It's going to be fun. And we have a good amount of people on here. Welcome, guys. I wish I could virtually see you. All right, lateral lunges first. I'll give you a countdown if you can't hear the timer, okay? Lateral lunges will be first. Give me a little step. 2, 1, here we go. Take it slow at first. There you go. Keep those abs tight, chest up. Stop. All right, bring it down to the floor. You got 10 seconds. We're going to be up in that plank, side to side. Here we go. So bring it over. Cross plank.
But if I told this money, she gon' drop. She don't really love if it's too long. She don't got a whip unless the roof falls. Only wanna call when they cash out. Only think the big for that crowd. She from Malibu. If you ain't got a woman, she like
Good, bring it up. 10 seconds. All right, here we go. Good, watch that form. Stop, bring it down. I'm gonna try to go sideways here, maybe you guys can see me. All right, here we go. Okay, how far do you want to go?
She wanna date, straight to no food, on the coast food, so they already like go get it on food. Yeah, snapping on the gram, on the gram. Now she wanna put me in the morning, going hang up in Malibu. If you ain't got a woman, she like
Stop. Bring it up. Halfway, guys. Mark it out. Come on. Go. I'm not. Stop. Bring it back down, guys. It's going to about a 1. Come on. All right, we're all grabbing a drink for just a second. Nice job. Second group of exercises is going to be on the floor the whole time. This is where you need that yoga block, or again, if you have a stack of books here. This is all glutes and hips. If you don't think training glutes is important, super important. So how this is going to work, it's going to be a burn. You're going to have your book or your yoga block on the floor. We'll start with one leg. You want that heel, if you can see it, right underneath my knee. Hands are going to be flat. This leg, keep it in line with the other side. Lift up. You're going to squeeze that right cheek as you come up, okay? Make this hard. Squeeze that glute. Squeeze your core. Immediately after, you're going to flip on all fours. We're going to stay on that right glute. And we have fire hydrants. So you're going to bring it out, and you're going to squeeze that upper glute and hip area, okay? We'll go back down to the ground, left leg, switch. This is going to be quick. If you cannot do single leg glute bridges, do two-legged. That's fine. Again, written workouts in the description. Let's get going. All right. I've got my foot up on that block. I'm starting with my right leg. Get ready. 2, 1, let's go. Come on, squeeze that glute. You can be on your heel if you like. Relax. Switch it over, so make this quick on all fours. Tight core, we're going to be on that right leg. All right, here we go. Looking up to the side. Not going to burn yet, but it will be soon. If those end up getting hard, you can always do kickback. Now we're on that left leg. Go. Come on, squeeze those glutes. Keep those abs tight. Start. Stop. Flip it over. Stop back. Again, keep those abs tight. There we go. Lift it up. I want these glutes on fire right now, guys. Come on. Stop. Back to our right leg. Get set up. Feel underneath that knee. Go. Come on. Stop. Switch it over. Right leg. The same leg, just we're up on fire hydrant. You can be on fists if you need. There we go. Almost there. Stop. All right, back to our left leg. Come on, stay up. Make it quick. Here we go. Those hips. Stop. Switch it over. Left leg. Last leg. I hope you're having fun at this point. I feel a lot better. I know not working out all day, it's nice to kind of do this at the end of the night. Commenting that you're watching, I appreciate it. All right, moving on to Tabata 3. If you thought the last one was easy, it was meant to be a little bit of a break because this next one's going to be hard, okay? So next one, we have squats, or you can see if you're up for a challenge, you've got squat jumps. You guys can't see my head. So I'm sure you guys know the drill, so I won't go hard into this. You want regular squats? Nice and quick squats. You can even add a couch or a chair if you want to tap. If you're feeling good right now, light squat jumps, exploding up, arms coming straight. Immediately after, we are going up and down on this one, so know your limits here. We're coming down to the floor, hands behind us. We're doing tuck-ups. A tuck-up is where you're lifting your chest and legs off the floor, knees are bending in toward your chest, back down. So you're going to throw those arms, squeeze it in up top. If you can't do that, you can do half roll-up sit-ups, okay? That's fine. Or you can even throw it and do some in and out crunches. Make this hard. You can always start with those squat jumps, work your way to just squats at the very end, okay? I will be out of breath on this one, as so should you. Let's do it. Okay. So squats first. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Slide on those feet. Stop. Bring it down. Hands behind you. Go. Chin off your chest. Come on, guys. Try those down. Here we go. You don't have to jump high. Almost there. Woo, stop. Bring it down. Good, bring it up. Catch your breath. I'll modify. We'll just do squats in this one. 3, 2, go. And slow it down if you need. Stop. I want you to make a goal on these next ones. I'm going to try to get 10 sit-ups. What's yours?
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Stop. We got 12 on that one. Where are you at? All right, back to those squats.
3, 2,
Let's go. Come on, breathe it out. Stop. set up. That one was supposed to be more exhausting. Grab a drink here. Wow, a lot of people are watching now. Hey guys, if you're doing late, this will be posted after, so you can do all the Tabatas, but it's written in the description if you want to get a late start. All right, Tabata 4, as I'm out of breath. You have swing lunges and then fake jump rope, because I'm sure most of you guys are in your home right now, but that is a good workout, so we're going to do it together. So, all the swing lunges is forward and back. So for the whole 20 seconds, we're going to come out on a forward lunge, step back, take it reverse. This does require balance. So if you feel uneasy, put yourself by a wall. You're going to hold on to it for support. If you can't do forward and reverse, pick one or the other, okay? Second one, losing my train of thought here. What did I say? Oh, fake jump rope. So I want your core nice and tight, shoulders pulled back. Now, if you're okay with getting all into this and acting like you had a fake jump rope, you're doing small circles with those arms and those wrists, and you are light on those toes. So if you'll notice, I'm barely popping up, but my abs are on fire. You want to make it harder, side to side, or you can go 4 corners. If you don't want to do the fake jump rope, you can have your hands on your hips. You pick which direction you want to do those hops in. If you don't want to do any of those, calf raises will suffice. If you can't do lunges, please modify as needed. Oh, it's getting really dark in my apartment. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with our right leg on those lunges, and then again, we're going into jump rope. We're almost through all 5 Tabatas. Let's do this. Again, the sun just hits my balcony. Kind of weird at this time. I apologize. All right, so we're starting off with that right leg. Make sure that knee is behind your toes. Keep that chest up. I'm going to start forward. 2, 1, here we go. Step together. Take it back. If you start to get confident, you're going to go straight from a forward lunge into a reverse lunge without meeting in the middle. It's up to you if you can do that. Good, relax. We got pogo hops. Get ready. Abs tight, shoulders back. Here we go. Nice and light. Come on.
To everything you deserve. Free, just please get you down and scrub your feet, mate. Don't need no special.
And then side to side if you want.
So go ahead and make it your checklist. 1, 2, 3. You can tell me what you need. You can check this.
Stop. I'm gonna make sure you guys can see me a little bit better. Last leg. Again, check your form. Here we go. Stop. Alright, arch it out. Again, you can do calf raises if you want instead of those hops. Let's go. Come on. Back jump rope. Remember, if you have a weight, you can add a dumbbell and your chest. Alright, back to those calf raises or jump rope. Almost there, guys. Come on. Add those more weights if you want. There we go. Stop. your all on these pogo hops. Good now. Come on. Here we go. Come on, abs tight. Almost there. Nice job, guys. Oh, we're doing great on time. Take a drink. Whew. I don't know if I'm getting hot because I'm sure some of you guys turned your heater on like me with the weather we had last night. We have one more. So if you're noticing a pattern, today is very glute and quad focused. Still working arms and abs, but you're going to feel this in your glutes in a day or two, okay? So speaking of that, very last Tabata here, you have what I put on there if you guys read comments. You have a single leg standing Superman. You can modify to a good morning and slow push-ups. I'm sure you guys have done a million push-ups. We still want to work on that during this time, but we're going to change it up a little bit. This is where your yoga block will kind of come in handy if you want it. So single leg Superman, very, very important. If you're not good with balance, have a wall next to you or a couch that you can hold on to kind of help with that balance. What you're going to do, abs tight, arms up. You're going to stay on one leg, and you're going to slowly hinge at your hips. So my knee is slightly bent. I'm going to feel this. I'll switch so you guys can see. I'm going to feel this in this top glute. I'm going to step, tap back to the floor. Then again, check myself, get myself right back into that. So it's just a little hinge, right back. This is where that wall is going to come in handy. You could always reach, tap the wall, come right back. We do not want this where you're rounding, coming down to the floor, being like this at all, okay? Keep yourself straight. If that's not working for you, feet underneath those hips, push those hips back. Instead of doing one leg, you're gonna do both. You'll do good mornings, still working on those glutes, still working on those hamstrings. For my push-ups, grab your books or your yoga block, hand on either side, and I want at least a 3 count negative down. So you could be on your knees here or up on those toes, but I want you to go 3, 2, 1, tap, 3, 2, 1, okay? If you can't do both, 3 count negative, 3 count up, go 3 count negative, and then explode up top. So you can come down slow, come up fast. Challenge yourself, try to get engagement in those triceps by tilting those elbows back 45 degrees. Please don't give me chicken wings, okay? All right, guys. I'm not there to watch you, so again, please, please, please modify. If you cannot do that Superman, it's hard, and I don't want you to fall over or anything like that. So modify the good morning. Last Tabata here. We'll see if we have time for a challenge, but let's do this. Hope you guys can hear my music, okay? All right. Hopefully I don't fall over on you guys. Make sure you got that wall near you. I'm starting on my right leg, abs tight, shoulders pulled back. Remember, side bending that knee. There we go. Tap that foot down. Push those hips back. Stop. You should feel stretching that hamstring, okay? Bring it down. If you have push-ups, hands on either side. Like it is down. 3 counts up. Maybe you can low. Stop. You're not going to get a lot done, but that's okay. Remember, you can always explode up. We're going to our left leg now. Maybe a little dot hesitant on this side. It's okay. Good. Stay focused. Stop. All right, bring back down. So if you didn't like 3 count down, 3 count up. Again, explode up top. Make these hard. Let's do it. Squeeze that glute. Stop. Your shoulders are going to get tired holding those arms up. It's a challenge. Back to our push-ups. If your arms get tired, hold the front of those and go right back to it. Now, all right, bring it up left side. Again, if you're doing good morning. 2, 1, go. Keep those hips forward. Stop. All right, last set of push-ups, guys. Come on. All right, let's go. I know these steps. Let's do it. Child's pose. Stretch. Really awesome news, guys. Oh, good. I see so many people participating here and commenting. Thank you, guys. You guys are all killing it. We've done this so quickly that we've gotten through 5 Tabatas, and we have time before stretching. So we are going to do a bonus challenge round, okay? Based on the time we have, we may be able to get the whole thing in. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it, and I'll probably just go about a minute or so after for stretching, okay? So I'm going to challenge you. We're going to do the same exercise 8 rounds, okay? So a classic Tabata. It's going to be brutal, but try your best here, okay? If you don't want to do the bonus, I'm going to do the stretching immediately after. So bonus, whoop, I got to turn the sun's right in my eyes. On the bonus, we're going to be doing an ab exercise. So what I want you to do, you can practice this with me. Bring your legs up, tabletop position, relax your head on the floor. Knees are hip width apart. And then what I want you to do, tighten those abs and just slowly push those knees forward slightly until you feel the lower abs get real tight, okay? So instead of being up here and relax, we're going to get those abs firing. Now, from here, you have 2 options. You can have hands behind your head, and you're going to do a small, simple crunch, or make it harder, hands smack together, and we're going to reach. We're going to push those palms past those knees on each side. It's going to start off easy. It's going to get hard as we go, okay? If you want to, if you have a yoga block and you would rather have that up and squeeze it instead, that can make it a little bit harder. That's fine. Or again, if you want to just switch it out for sit-ups or something, I'm also okay with that. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. I'm going to add another song here, and then we'll do our stretching immediately after. All right, get ready. This is going to be tough. So knees up, push them forward. Make sure you relax that neck. Oops. 1 second. All right, I'll give you a countdown. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 20 seconds. Exhale as you push. Relax. This is going to get hard, so you're going to need to relax on your neck. Put your hands behind. 3, Alright, last one, guys. 20 seconds separates you from stretching and being done today. 3, 2, 1. This is your hardest Tabata right here. Come on, guys. Alright, guys. That was a hard 8 rounds of sit-ups. Stay on the ground for me. I'm going to scoot so you guys can see me a little bit better and change the music here. Now, don't leave me just yet. We still have 2 minutes of class, and then I'm probably going to go just about a minute over with some stretching. So, what I'd like you to do, go ahead and let's lift that right leg up. If you want to, you can do both. That's fine. And you're going to take your left hand on the outside of your right knee. You're going to gently just let that fall to your side. You're going to look at that right arm, nice and open. Feel that stretch in your glute and your back. Breathe, guys. Whew. You did 6 Tabatas today. That's impressive. Tabata's hard. Good. Bring it back to center. Left leg's coming up, or again, if you're doing both, right hand underneath your knee. And now we're going to look to that left arm. Good. We're going to come back to center. We're going to take that right leg across your left leg here. We're going to let that right knee come out to the side. And from here, if you can, you're going to reach through that triangle you've created, and you're going to hug that left leg toward your chest. If not, you always grab that right shin and pull. You want to feel this in that right glute hip. Try to relax your neck if you can. Good. Take that foot down, left leg comes up. We're going to again reach through, hugging that leg toward your chest. You're trying to push that left knee forward so you feel that stretch in that glute. Good. Slowly relax. We're going to walk our way up. You guys to come crisscross position here. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Make sure you guys can see me okay. It's so dark. Come back here. From here, guys, I want you to pull those shoulders down and away from your ears, palms up on those knees. Let's take that right ear down toward your right shoulder. Let's give that neck a little bit of love here. Good. We're going to look down past our right shoulder, down toward the floor, feeling that stretch. Good. Come back to center, left ear down. Same thing. Good. Look past that left shoulder toward the floor. And slowly relax. For this next part, you're going to need a couch or chair near you, as well as a pillow or your mat. You guys know I've been trying to get you to practice this with me a little bit. We're doing our couch stretch. If you don't have this, you'll do the same thing, but you'll be holding that leg back. So I want you to take your right knee underneath your hip. It's on that pillow or mat. The back of your foot is on the couch. You're going to be into a lunge, and you're going to push that pelvis forward. I know it's kind of shadowy in here. Sorry, guys. So you might not be able to see all of me, but I feel that stretch down my quad and down my hip here. Good. Slowly relax. Set those hands down. We're going to switch sides. So again, get that left foot up. Walk it to a lunge. You have that heel right underneath your knee. You're going to push, again, that pelvis forward here. Good. We're almost there, guys. Last stretch. We're going to slowly bring it up. Again, using that couch or elevated surface. You're going to take that heel up, flex those toes toward your body. Reach up with your right arm to the ceiling. And we're going to exhale, fold, reaching toward that toe, stretching out that hamstring and that calf. Good. Slowly relax. Switch sides. Again, you can reach up if you want. Bring it down. And relax. All right, guys. Thank you so much. It's so dark in here. If you participated, please comment. Let me know. A reminder, if you did the workout today, check our story, check our page, click announcements. We have virtual bingo going on this week. You did one of the check boxes already, so cross off Tabata class, cross off the free space at any time you've done so far today, and let's get that going this week. Today's also the water challenge, so check if you got at least 64 ounces of water. Comment if you did the workout. Thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your Monday, and check in tomorrow for our classes. I'll be teaching core class in the afternoon. Bye, guys.